Right, hello. As you can tell, there is no podcast this week. Now, it's for good reason. Okay, never mind. The reason doesn't matter. But what does matter is that this is our countdown of our top 5 not yet titled news stories from the first 13 episodes of the podcast. As you guys know, this is our portion of the show where we talk about all of the wacky and wonderful things happening in the world. From a lady called Indiana Jane, Temple of the Crystal Butt Plug.
That's a crystal butt plug.
To a man walking a goose named Emery.
Jake, I think we both know that this goose is probably far more popular than we are.
There's a whole lot of good content, so if you haven't watched the podcast before, please be sure to check out the episodes. There'll be a link in the end card to the playlist. And with that out of the way, here are our top 5 not yet titled news stories. I guess now we move on to our absolute favourite segment of the show, the not yet titled news.
Do. Oh god! It's what I look forward to each week. Reaching the end of the episode for this little treat, not knowing what you're gonna get.
Yeah. And we don't really know what we're gonna get, but we have a story here which I picked out earlier today for us. And at first glance, it isn't anything special, but you'll find out why I picked it when we get into it. So, Bradley, the honour is all yours.
Oh, mine? I was about to say, do you want to do it? Because you picked it out, but I'll give it a go.
No.
Here we go. Woman never felt so turned off by nickname in boyfriend's dirty talk attempt.
So, I'll read the byline. The woman was horrified by her boyfriend's nickname in the moment, and she has no idea what to do now. So essentially, this lady, she was having some intimate times with her boyfriend, and if you want to scroll down, Bradley, he decided to call her a dirty little tomato. And
out of all the things I expected or unexpected to find, that was not it.
A dirty little tomato.
You dirty little tomato. Oh, that's. I bet. I mean, he must have been really going for it, and she was too. And then, tomato. Maybe she was quite red in the face. Maybe.
And she said that she has never felt so turned off by him.
Oh dear. I'm not surprised.
So clearly horrified by the bizarre remark, she took to Reddit to ask for advice on what she should do now.
That's the best place to go.
I mean, yeah, of all the places, Reddit. But other than explaining what happened in the awkward encounter, she also revealed all of the issues in the relationship, which encouraged users to dump him.
Oh.
Wait, what? Which encouraged users to dump him. So Reddit's breaking up with him, basically.
Jeez.
God, wow. So apparently there's more underlying issues. They were in a few arguments. And, you know, she says, a lot of times I don't find my boyfriend that attractive. I've managed to not let this affect our relationship, how our relationship has gone, because I really love him. I don't know if I can take this anymore. And
then she says, the sex we have used to be amazing, but as of lately, I've been asking him to spice things up. So,
and everyone knows tomatoes are the spiciest fruit. So
hold on, she can't blame him, right? They've been having some difficulties. This is my relationship advice now. Here we go.
God.
She asked him to spice it up, and he did exactly that. And she's still not satisfied? Nah, don't think so. Sorry, love. You dirty little tomato.
So he managed to make some changes because he just likes pleasing me and does love me a lot. But today was kind of the last straw.
Oh, hold on. This article keeps going on. I thought that was it.
Oh god, it does.
This is a long article.
There's just a massive statement of adverts in the middle.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay, no, the bottom part of it is pretty much just adverts, but there is a little bit more. So I just found another sentence that I like. But So the woman added, "We were having really good sex, but then in the heat of the moment, he said something like, 'You're my dirty little tomato.'"
God, I picked you straight from the garden. I'll run you under the tap.
Uh,
Oh.
Yeah. uh, I've never felt so turned off by him in the past months that we've been dating and been sexually active. I don't know what to do. Before going on to list a number of things that she finds irritating about him, all he does is play visible games. All he does is play video games. He's super dirty. He's done disgusting things.
Now, we don't know the context of how dirty he is and the disgusting things. Like, does he just, like, get his muddy fingers from the garden? Or does he, like...
Picking up his tomatoes.
Yeah, does he, like, when he's doing the washing up, or does he leave plates to stack up? Or does he do dirty things? We don't know.
Well, no, that could be a number of things. So she also admits, "I don't know if I want to be with someone who's going to call me that during sex, and I just don't think I can see a real future. I don't think I see a real future aside from." Oh, okay, they spelled that weirdly. "Aside from the one he's already made for me." So is he just like setting in stone her destiny? She will be a dirty little tomato for the rest of her life.
I can't believe it. All the things to say. You dirty little tomato.
Dirty tomato.
Oh. Yeah, boy.
So armed police call out to catch a tiger sculpture in Kent.
Dun dun dun.
Yeah. So armed officers scrambled to locate a rogue tiger on the loose in Kent. Were relieved to find a 20-year-old sculpture made from chicken wire and resin. Wow, brilliant. Imagine that.
Oh,
wow.
Dear. They were called to the village of Underriver near... Are these even places?
I think so.
Underriver near Igtham.
It sounds like something out of Mordor, doesn't it? Like it sounds like something out of Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, so these armed police officers were called to the village of Underriver near Igtham Moat, Sevenoaks, on Saturday morning, following reports of a dangerous wild cat on the prowl.
I mean, if not, how was it meant to be on the prowl if people would have just seen it just sitting there? And I mean, who was in the middle of a forest? I mean, it looks like a forest. I'm assuming it's a forest and not just a park. But yeah, I mean, did no one really realise that that's not a tiger? It is a tiger. It's not a real tiger.
And it's been there for 20 years.
Oh my god.
No one noticed it before?
I feel sorry for the artists that made it.
Oh, well, a good job for making it look realistic. I mean, the picture... Maybe from a distance.
Look at... You know art's good when it looks realistic from a distance, yeah.
If I was just walking my dog through the forest and I see that thing, I'd be scared. So, ooh, what's that? I better call the armed police.
His eyes are a bit wonky, aren't they? No, his right eye looks like really high up his face.
Oh yeah. Well, that's not too far away, actually.
It's not. Let's not dox our location to anyone who doesn't know us, but yeah, it's not too far away from us.
Yeah.
That is an incredibly realistic looking toy, though. Like, if I saw that, I genuinely would think that was a real tiger, especially from a distance.
Yeah, not like that other one we've seen somewhere else.
No.
I think that pretty much wraps up this week's story.
It always feels like we need to have some sort of like ultimate conclusion, but that's pretty much it. There was a sculpture of a tiger. That's pretty much moral of the story.
Man legally changes his name for a laugh to see it up to see it up in lights around the world.
You messed that up.
I did. I did take two.
No.
No? Alright,
No.
never mind.
No,
I'm not
that's
allowed.
staying in. Right. A man who was previously known as Dino Wilson has changed his name to get back at people who laughed when he claimed that one day the whole world would know who he was. Right, brilliant. So...
Ooh. Sounds a bit like supervillain backstory.
Yeah. A man has legally changed his name in a bid to be known around the world and see his name up in lights. Brilliant. Formerly known as Dean Wilson, the audio and visual installation engineer from Gosport. Oh, he's quite close to us.
Oh.
Says he prides himself on his day-to-day comedy jokes. He's a dad, right? Surely. Right.
Oh, I've seen what he changed his name to. His latest stunt, which he believes is the height of comedy, and on this podcast, we know, the hierarchy of comedy, and he's at the top. And to ensure he is known around the world, and he says friends and family have told him he's done one of the funniest things ever.
So his family were enabling him to do this, right?
I think they encouraged him, like, go on, do it.
So that's because the 39-year-old... He's 39? And he's still... Oh my god. Anyway, so the 39-year-old has legally changed his name to, drumroll, Fire Exit.
Of all the things to change your name.
Do you think he gets annoyed when it says Fire Escape? I bet that really grinds his gears, doesn't it?
Oh, I mean, because they have to, they're referring to Fire Escape by his name, Fire Escape, and it...
Exit.
Oh yeah, Fire Exit.
Even you're getting it wrong. Oh no.
I blame you. You planted that in my head. Right, with his new name, Fire Exit. Fire Exit joked, people now run to me in emergency and look for me to feel safe.
I don't think they do.
Everyone is a fire. Please go to Fire Exit. And he just stands there, like, waving, hi.
Imagine him in school and then all the kids just running crowd around him. Oh my god, Mr. Fire Exit.
If there's a Mr. Fire Exit, can you please...
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So what better way to do so by having my name in lights in every building in every country? Yeah, but I mean, if it's in a foreign language, it doesn't work quite as well, surely. In every language all over the globe, no matter where you go, my name is illuminated. No, your name's Fire Exit. But
he looks very happy next to that sign of himself.
Is he the stick man running?
Yes.
It was modelled on him.
He's just claimed it now. That's his sign.
Oh my god.
And
I love how it's credited underneath as Fire Exit from Gosport, was previously known as,
They have to. It's his name.
Oh no, but it's so... Oh no.
We've talked about having guests soon. I want to have Fire Exit. Fire Exit as the guest.
Do you reckon he'd do the I mean, he's close by. Do you think he'd do the podcast?
Yeah, he seems like he's up for a laugh.
Oh, we'd have to call him Fire Exit or Fire or Mr. Exit. Or...
So Fire Exit, what's your thoughts on Jurassic Park?
It's hot.
It's hot.
No.
So he's gone on to say, and even when there is a power short, emergency backup power keeps my name bright and lit.
It's lit.
Every main building, subway, school, corner shop, everywhere, my name is in lights.
This to me is the height of comedy and stardom. I would prove to all that didn't believe me that I would be so famous the entire world will know my name. I'm pushing the bar, as it were. It's kind of cheating. Like, do you not think it's cheating to name yourself after something that already exists and then claim that you're famous that your fame made that thing.
We should have got onto this before he did. This could have been the Fire Exit podcast, and our name would be everywhere. Meet the Portsmouth Man who walks his goose through the park. Yeah.
So yeah, a Portsmouth Man. Sorry, just go off on a little tangent here. The wording of that title. Have you heard about the whole Florida Man meme?
I think so.
So yeah, if you search like Florida Man and then like your birthday or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Then there'll be a story with like Florida Man has done X or. It's so good. We need to do an episode just reading off the best Florida Man stories.
We actually should.
I'm down for it. I think there's a Reddit as well, so we can just look through the top posts on that.
Okay, there we go, folks. Coming soon, the Florida Man special. That's a good one.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I was trying to watch. I'm trying to read this article about the goose, and there's a video of like a funeral.
Oh.
There's like a hearse going past with loads of bikes on the road as well. What?
I shouldn't be laughing, but that's not what I see. I see a goose.
There's another one here that says van attack. Oh wait, no, what was that one on?
Oh, the goose.
Smith's funeral.
I don't know if it's the same goose, but it has its own TikTok. It's just playing videos.
What, Emery the goose?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's him.
Oh.
So anyway, sorry, we got distracted there. I think we both forgot we were recording there for a second.
Just a little bit.
We were just looking at his lovely little face. Look at him.
That was the biggest tangent we could have.
Oh.
Complete distraction.
Anyway, so Carl Martin from Portsmouth bought an 8-day-old Emden goose on the second week of lockdown. that is quality time spent in lockdown.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I wish I'd bought a goose at the start of lockdown. Instead, I just started up a bloody podcast. God damn it. So, after researching the birds for the last 2 years, the goose, who is called Emery, is now 10 weeks old, has now joined Carl's rescue dogs and cats at home, and has become a local star. When Carl takes him on walks with a leash, and people also follow his adventures on his own Instagram page and TikTok account. Aww.
Jake, I think we both know that this goose is probably far more popular than we are.
I know. That's what I'm saying. We should have bought a goose. We should have bought a goose and then made a YouTube channel.
I mean, I've got chickens, so...
You do. Like the video if you want to see Bradley's chickens.
Yeah, I'll show them off. Why not? Can you get a harness for chickens? I'm going to look into that. I'll walk my chickens down the road.
I mean, people walk all sorts of things. They walk ferrets.
Yeah, that's...
all things. I love the sentence. Carl, a 31-year-old retail worker, said, I wanted a goose because I've always liked them. I like how they look, act, and the noise they make.
See, I thought geese are quite... I don't know. I've heard bad things about geese.
I've heard they're very aggressive.
Yeah, like...
Was it in Would I Lie to You? That they were talking about the geese that, like, scared off not David Bradley, what's his face? David,
David Mitchell?
Yeah, that's it. Was that Would I Lie to You? Oh, no, I'm thinking Miranda. Oh, God. Yeah, it was in Miranda, wasn't it? With the geese. The evil geese.
Yes. I was lost for a second, but... Yeah, so, Carl said, yeah, he's friendly to me and people that he's familiar with, but not to strangers. So, bit of an attack goose.
An attack goose. Oh my god. Some of the questions I get asked are like, is it a duck or a swan? I'm not gonna lie, I've never looked at a goose and thought, that's a duck. They look quite different, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, like, I mean, they don't look like a swan either, but I'd understand that comparison.
Yeah, swan I could.
But a duck.
At least it's like the right kind of colour.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. Is it real? No. No, he's just walking a robot goose. So, on to our currently unnamed segment, which we still need to think of a name for.
We do, yeah. We need to think of one pretty soon.
This is our weird and wonderful news story of the week.
I just knew we had to do something like this. It's just the perfect way to round me off the episode.
Do you have the article open?
I can open it. I'll get it out.
Yeah, I put the link.
Yeah.
Alright. So, do you want to read the title?
Right. Okay. Here goes. God. What a story this is, I'll tell you now.
Yeah, that's great.
Expert advice on old bottle stopper. Mortified to learn what it really is. Oh dear.
Yeah.
Now. This wasn't any old bottle stopper, I'll tell you that.
Yeah. I mean, it was a bottle stopper of sorts.
Thing.
So.
Care to,
yeah.
Join in?
So, a lady named Jane, who's 61 years old, posted a photo of an object.
So I've got to stop you there, because I used a bad choice of words just then.
Right.
Yeah, given what this story is, and I said, care to join in, and...
We're going to move on. Okay.
Yeah,
it's fine. It's good.
Quickly.
It's just a rehearsal.
Yes.
So, Jane 61 posted a photo of an object discovered in a garden to a glass collector Facebook group, believing it was a bottle stopper or chest piece, only to be left red-faced when it was correctly identified. You know it's good when the next line is a churchgoer.
Oh dear. Yeah. Jane's the churchgoer, isn't she?
I believe so.
That's what I thought. A churchgoer who seeks to help to identify what she believed to be a vintage bottle stopper was left saying there isn't enough soap after being told exactly what it was.
That's such a good response. A woman known only as Jane posted images of the unknown item to a glass collector Facebook group asking them for help after it was discovered washed up in a garden following a heavy storm. So, do we just have butt plug storms now? Is that what they're saying?
That could hurt, If you...
Millions of glass butt plugs.
If you were hit in the face with one, is what I meant.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's what I assumed you meant. I didn't mean the other. Essentially.
Yeah, so she had no idea what it was. The only thing that came to mind was either a bottle stopper for a decanter, pretty fancy, or possibly a chess piece, because you get different chess sets these days.
I can see the decanter bottle stopper. I can't see the chess piece.
It depends on the. Yeah, I'd like to think of it as a chess piece, but. Yeah.
What I'm gonna just quickly skip to is the responses that she found on Facebook.
Oh yes.
Some quick to recognise exactly what the treasure that had been unearthed was. One broke it to Jane as gently as possible. It's a stopper, just not for a bottle.
What a great line.
And Jane, bless her heart, she's not in her prime, let's say. She must have found this a bit like, oh, what possibly could this be a stopper for? Then she discovered that her sister... Oh, wait, hold on. Reading through some of the less cryptic replies, Jane from Indiana discovered her sister. Wait, did she... So her sister...
Oh, I think her sister is the churchgoer.
Right. Okay, so her sister
So
was the one who found it, and then Jane
found
posted...
it. Jane's asked about it, yeah.
But then it says, Jane61 wrote, got a friend of my sister that came across... Right, okay. Anyway, let's move on. Yeah. Then, well, my sister and I are both cracking up. But the fact... But the fact that she picked it up and handled it, I don't think there's enough soap to wash away that image. At least they've been able to see the funny side, apparently, according to this article.
That's good.
But
I've just noticed something.
yeah,
Jane is from Indiana, so I'm gonna call this Indiana Jane. And
Temple of the Butt Plug. Temple of the Crystal Butt Plug.
That's the crystal butt plug. We should be writing these articles because that would have been a great title.
It really would.
That would have got me clicking instantly. Oh, what's that?
That was a really good countdown, Jake. Thank you very much. You're welcome. So how are you doing? I'm doing well. Although, you look familiar. You never saw me. What a weird guy.